So guys, we are here today to talk about Xdefiant. You guys already know this is a title that I have been tracking and providing news on for like ever, you know what I mean? So today I'm going to break down some recent news that we received from Mark Rubin concerning the title, and then also providing you guys my thoughts on how the game currently stands with me now. I mean, we had releases from Call of Duty, we had some other titles come up in interest in the shooter realm as well, so there's going to be a lot of competition for Xdefiant to face, and I know you guys want to know, Abel, what's the relevancy of this title, and where would it ultimately stand when it releases? Will it even have a chance? And I plan to answer that today. So if that sounds good to you, make sure that you like this video and also consider subscribing today to stay up to date on all your shooter news and updates that you care about. So executive producer Mark Rubin had recently made a statement concerning Xdefiant in the status of the game currently. Now I'm going to read the excerpt here for you guys at home, and then we'll discuss after as to what's going on with Xdefiant. Let's get it. He states here, "Hello all, I just wanted to share another update on the progress we've been making with Xdefiant to get the game ready to go live. I know people were excited to play after the last test, and so I know it's tough having to wait, but we thank you all for hanging in there with us. We are just as eager to get the game in the hands of the players as you are. We really can't wait to get the game live so we can shift focus to all of the really cool content we have coming in our upcoming seasons." Quick update. Okay, so quick version of the update. We are progressing really well on the changes we outlined in the previous post. We will be spending the rest of this year finishing up our work on the new party system, the new netcode changes, and switching all of our servers over to Linux. When we are back from the holidays, we will be testing for submission, fixing all the last minute bugs, and then getting everything ready to go live. So far, everything is going smoothly and we don't anticipate any issues. If you'd like to get more in the weeds on what we're working on, continue to read below. Now, your boy ain't gonna get into the weeds because I like to stay clean. Do you hear me? All right, so we're gonna take Mark's information here that he just divulged to us and encipher what this means, right? Okay, so just as your boy said, I mean, I'm Negro Damas, who would have thought they're going to take a holiday break? Who would have thought? Abel Green did. So just as I called it, a lot of people were saying that this game was going to release at the end of the year because they want to push it out and get it out to everybody. Guys, you have to think holiday season. People like to just chill out and wind down and then ramp up in the beginning of the first quarter of next year. You know what I mean? That's just common sense to me, but not to many others, but it is what it is. Now, with that said here, Mark Rubin projects everything going pretty well for resubmission for this game to be dispersed upon multiple platforms, that being consoles and PC. Now, with him saying that he wants to gear this up for launch, guys, we are not too far at all for a release date for Xdefiant at all. I mean, we're really, really close. Now, if somebody asked me to narrow it down and said, "Hey, Abel, what do you project the release date being?" Now, I don't think we go as far as March, right? I don't think March is even in the cards for this. I'm thinking January, latest February, right? This game has been in the tuck with these guys, under development, under scrutiny, under a lot of testing for quite some time, and we're now approaching the finish line. Thank God for a release, and I feel like this is going to be coming a lot sooner than later, and a lot of you should be excited. I know I'm excited. I just like that this is a free-to-play title that my people could indulge in, and we could have some fun. It's just another shooter on the board that I think personally is going to have quality behind it. So I appreciate that. I really do. And I appreciate Mark Rubin keeping us updated as to what's going on with this title, because I know many people at home are just like, is this game ever going to release? But it's coming, guys. It's coming, you know, it's coming. You gotta dab with it sometime, you know what I mean? And just play some other shit until your shit come out, you know what I mean? So that's where we're at with everything. Now, also, I know a lot of gamers are gonna ask and be like, "Hey, Abel, hey, let's keep it real. Is Xdefiant gonna be relevant by the time it comes out?" I mean, come on, baby. Is water wet? You know what I mean? People are going to enjoy the hell out of this. There's going to be a subgroup that really enjoys Xdefiant. Now, again, I don't think this is going to replace any of our big triple A title as far as shooters. I mean, it could. It really could for a lot of gamers like that are not really feeling Call of Duty. It could. It could. But I feel like Xdefiant will be very much relevant and be successful in its own manner. I think the content and everything that's going to surround the title is going to be something that just boosted in a tremendous way that a lot of gamers aren't really going to expect. But again, we have to see what time would say and how things play out. But from my angle, from this black man's angle, I mean, oh baby, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. But it's just the patience of just being in the home stretch here. You know what I mean? It's that part that a lot of gamers are just not feeling. You know what I mean? Just being impatient. Right now, we just have to hunker down just a little more. And next thing you know, the game's going to be in our hands and we'll be able to ball out, baby, all the way. But honestly, I'm going to keep it very, very real here. This is going to be the anchor for Xdefiant's success, right? It's going to be content and the game actually being optimized and solid in performance, period, right? Now, I'm not too worried on the content front because, oh my gosh, did you see the content list? Like, we just have a lot of shit coming our way that I can't wait to get our hands on. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. But the elephant in the room, the foundation of the game, the optimization, the party connection, all that stuff, that will be put on trial very, very soon. And we will know what's what, again, very soon. And these guys have to nail this here. I said this several times over, but this is going to be the turning point for this game. If they could just streamline the experience and make sure that it's smooth overall, no game's ever perfect, but if they can make it smooth overall and enjoyable, you got something here. We're lit. We're lit. You know what I mean? Again, guys, this isn't going to be a AAA experience that you're like, oh my God, I need to tell my friends about, but this could be a nice little side title, a side shooter that you could really enjoy. And honestly, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that. So guys, tell me what you think down in the comment section below. If you did not check out my last video, oh baby, you're gonna want to check this out. Be sure to click here and I'll be sure to see you there.